If you are new to My Tennis HQ, we do tennis lessons, racket reviews, practices with pro players, and tennis content you won't find anywhere else. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button.
What's up everyone, Karue here from My Tennis HQ. Hope you guys are doing great. And we got another vlog here from Australia. First of all, thanks for all the support on the first video, on the first vlog. It seems like you guys enjoyed it. It's obviously a new kind of content here for the channel that I'm still figuring out what I like to do with it. But it seems like you guys are having a good time with this, so we're gonna keep this going. So today is New Year's Eve here in Australia, and the draw came out. We got our first opponent, a veteran, Gasquet, the Frenchman. It's obviously a guy that has crazy amounts of experience. I mean, I feel like I've been seeing him play for so long at this point. Think about it. I mean, he was battling Rafa and Roger Novak back in like 2006, 2007 when I was like a teenager watching that. So man, he's been around to 2022, and now I'm coaching against him. But yeah, we just found out that he's Marcus' first opponent. We're not sure yet when he's gonna play. It's a Sunday start. It could be tomorrow. It could be on Monday. So pretty much today is kind of like a slow day. We were going to practice later in the day because the tournament started and it's men's and women. So it's just packed. Courts are packed. So we're gonna have like a little later practice. So right now, middle of the afternoon, watching a few of Gasquet's matches, trying to figure out a little bit of a game plan. And just a little bit on this sort of game plan thing, I think, you know, we get a lot of questions about strategy and how do I be this person or that person, and I think it's, you know, at this level, it's everyone has their own style. Everyone, you know, wants to play their own game, not necessarily adjust to the other person. And I think the way we typically go by is like we want to be the player who's imposing themselves, right? Like if you think about the best in the world, Novak, Rafa, Roger, what they do is not, it's not a secret. Everyone knows what they're gonna do. They're just able to execute it better typically than the lower ranked players. So at this level, it's all comes down to execution. The margins are razor thin, right? That's what it is. I think sometimes people get too caught up into like, oh, do I have to hit 2 cross one line and this and that? But it's really just imposing yourself, imposing your game style. Obviously finding like little edges here when we do our little research, finding some tendencies, especially on serve and return. I think that's really important. Looking into, you know, what are their tendencies on defense? What are their tendencies when they get ahead of the point? Where do they like to get ahead of the point? Where do it feels like they give a little bit for you to work with. So those are the things we're looking for. It's not necessarily this like, you know, you gotta hit the ball here, here, here. Obviously tennis is fluid is nuanced. There's a lot going on in the match that I think is the beauty of it. You have to kind of figure that out on the fly a bit. But really we're super excited to get started. It's obviously a strong field. We weren't expecting any easy matches. It's good that we avoided, you know, Novak first round, things like that. Having a little bit of luck, you know, plays into this sport, luck with the draw. But yeah, we're ready to go at it. Gonna, you know, watch a little bit more of this matches, and then get ready for the match. Get practice in a little bit. Guys, look at my sad prosecco. It's New Year's Eve. Marcus plays tomorrow. Marcus, yes, sir. How are you feeling for that?
Feeling excited.
Ready to go? This guy's ready to go. He's chomping at the bit. He just needs to go out and play. So we're gonna go play tomorrow. We're gonna have a nice and what time is it right now? It is 9 o'clock. So we're probably gonna be in bed in 30 minutes. So here's my prosecco. Here's to 2023, a year of wins and whatever else happens this year. We're just embracing it. So
2023.
Mm-hmm. We're just going with the flow in 2023. But yeah, we're pumped for it. This is kind of crap, but you know, we will do today. All right, let's get ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow is where everything starts. Holy shit. What a first match. Jesus. Wow. What a match. It's one of those that it's hard to even talk about. Just one of those that you just like find yourself thinking like, how are we even here at 5-3 down match point? Like he did everything so well that we've been training, that we've been focusing on, but could not get a break. Every time there was a break point, either, you know, maybe he played sometimes a little bit passive or bad, or Gasquet just kept coming up with the goods. And it was just one of those that, like, you know, for a while you're like, you know, it's bound to happen. It's gonna happen, it's gonna come. Then he gets to a point where he shifts and it's like, we've had too many chances. He was able to stay calm, but like kind of got lucky there, like 5-3, 40-15. Gasquet misses like a drop shot that like Marcos was kind of out of the point. And I don't remember the next point. And after that, he kind of like ended up getting the break, and Gasquet physically, like, I think went away. It was hot. Marcos was physically, you know, that was really, really cool to see physically, like, so in shape. I feel like he could have played another 2 hours, so that wasn't like really the issue. But like, again, the quality was good, the level was good. It was just like those like tiny moments, those clutch points make all the difference. But it was a good start of the season. I am toast. I'm gonna have a little yogurt and take a bath, because I deserve a bath. It's tiring, man. Just sitting out there, your blood pressure is at all-time high for 3 hours. I'm telling you, it's exhausting actually being off court, because you have no control. But it was a good time. It was a good time. We got a win. I think we're supposed to have, actually, I think he just texted me. Confirmed, no Tuesday. Okay, so he's gonna have 2 days off, which is great. To either play Felix or a qualifier, I think. Likely Felix, so that'll be fun. So we'll catch up tomorrow. All right, we're gonna end the vlog here. We got Marcos, Mr. One. It's 100% more matches than he won in Australia last year. Let's go.
Let's go.
We had a tough one yesterday. We got a day off, so as you can see, we are golfing today. We got 2 days off, actually. So today we're gonna have to take a little break, just walk a little bit and play some golf. But Marcos, any thoughts on that sweaty, tough, gritty win to start the year?
That's one way to start the year. You know, a win is a win. So it was an absolute battle. Saved 2 match points. New year, another 3-setter. I love a good battle, but Gasquet's top 10 in the world player. You know, he's phenomenal, and so going in, I knew it was going to be a battle. Would I have liked to have won in straights? Sure, but it doesn't matter. And so it's nice. I don't play until Wednesday. It was 2 hours 57 minutes. So yeah. Anyways, it's nice to start the year with a win and hopefully build on it. Keep playing better and better and better. Keep progressing, and especially progress in the golf game.
There you go. Absolutely. Any thoughts on your own game yesterday? How you felt?
First match of the year. It's exciting. Kind of utilizing some of the things working on in the preseason, but of course you have some nerves. You haven't played a tournament match in about 2 months, and so yeah, it's kind of, you know, dealing with nerves, dealing with pressure, and dealing with pressure moments consistently. And I thought I did well on a lot of them. I could have been a little bit more clinical on return games, but that's what we play. You know, you got to deal with nerves, you got to confront them, you got to be honest, and you got to attack. Gasquet came up with some good points under pressure, and so it was tough. It was tough, you know.
Coach was tense.
Blood pressure was a bit high. But it's exciting.
It was good. All right. We got the win, and you know, it was tough, but I think you know, it's always good to start the year with a good W. And you know, we'll have Felix, but we don't know. You know, Popyrin can play some tennis as well, but we're here to play the best players in the world, so you know, that's what we're doing. And you know, probably we'll play center court if we're playing Felix again, so we'll have some shade again, which is nice. But for the coach especially, because I was, you know, not roasting there in the sun. But yeah, good, tough, gritty win. And gritty wins sometimes will give you more confidence than the easy ones. So we'll go at it. We'll attack the rest of the year and rest of the tournament.
and let's go. All right, I'll see you guys on the next vlog, hopefully with another W.